you know that there are two kinds of insurance policies that you can get? The first one is known as a term policy, which is temporary. It doesn't last. Eventually, it will expire. And this is a common one that most employers might offer you and your family if they're not offering accidental death, which I always implore my clients to double check on that, because accidental death only pays out if you die by an accident and not by a natural cause. So double check on that with your employer just to be certain. But term is temporary. Eventually it expires. It's usually super cheap up front. You can get tons of insurance for dirt cheap, but eventually it expires, and when you want to renew it, it's going to increase in premium based off how old you are later. Term policies are ideal for families who are wanting to put extra cushion and coverage in place to replace income in the event of someone passing away too soon. So this is really good for breadwinners of a family, especially. Let's say you have young children at home, maybe putting a 20-year term in place that will last you until after they're graduated from college and they're grown and they're on their own. But you want to make sure that if something happens to you too soon, you're leaving more than enough coverage left over for your loved ones left behind to make sure that they and the kids have more than enough to continue living the lifestyle they're currently living, at least for a couple of years after you're gone. It also is great for covering and protecting the duration of a mortgage as well. So whether this is for personal use or for business, right? You can utilize a term to cover the length of a mortgage. Maybe you have 15-year, 20-year, 30-year, but this is what we use for mortgage protection. And this is for the purpose of providing a bucket of money for loved ones in the event of a passing or a serious illness or disability that occurs. This allows you to have what you need to keep up with mortgage payments or buy you some time so that you can sell the home and you don't have to lose it in foreclosure. Perm insurance is permanent. It's yours. It lasts the rest of your life. You own it. It's a lot like buying a house as opposed to renting a house, right? You own it. It'll cost a little bit more upfront initially, but you know that you'll have it for the remainder of your life. The cost of your premium will always be locked in as the same, never increase. In addition to that, you're building equity or cash value inside of your permanent life insurance policy. Permanent life insurance is ideal for maybe seniors, for one, who are concerned that they may outlive a term policy, which does happen for most, right? They'll outlive a term policy, and once you get to a certain age, you actually can't qualify for term policy anymore because you're too old, and it just gets really expensive the older you get, the more health conditions you have. So for seniors, locking in a solid premium that they could just pay for the rest of their life is usually ideal for them. They prefer that over term, and I recommend that. Additionally, Perm is ideal also for that person that doesn't see the benefit of paying into a term policy only for it to expire, and then all the money they threw into it is just down the drain. And if they're not paying extra for a return on premium, which is just getting your money back at the end of the period. Some people like permanent insurance because they actually can build equity. They can build cash value that they can borrow against. They can use it for whatever purpose they see fit. They can use it for a down payment on a house. They can use it to help pay off debts. They can use it for emergencies, supplemental retirement, college savings for their children, whatever they really feel like. Now, as time goes on, I'll definitely elaborate more on the power of cash value life insurance and the pros to it and the benefits to it. This is something that my team and I do specifically specialize in. helping our clients strategically use their life insurance for those different purposes. But did you learn something new today? If so, feel free to let me know. And if you're curious to know on which one is appropriate for you and your family, term or perm, and what that might cost you depending on your age and your health, feel free to reach out to me and let's talk.